Okay, so today we're going to learn how to get started on our artist trading cards. So you're going to make 8 artist trading cards. Each card will focus on a different element of art or principle of design, and each card will have a motif that is consistent throughout all of your cards as you're making your elements and principles designs. So we'll talk further about that, but first is just measuring out your cards. So you're going to need a piece of paper. You're going to need a ruler, and you're going to need a pencil. So to measure out your cards, we're going to measure 3-inch by 4-inch cards. And to do that, we are going to put your ruler, we're going to have your paper vertically, your ruler with the 0 at the edge of the paper, and you're going to make a mark at the 3-inch mark, and you're going to make another mark at the 6-inch mark. Then what you're going to do is scooch the ruler down. It doesn't matter how far, just somewhere below those first 2 marks. Make sure your 0 is again at the edge, and make a second mark at 3 inches and a second mark at 6 inches. When you're making a line parallel to the edge of a paper, always measure 2 marks so that you can line your ruler up against those 2 marks like that, and draw your line all the way down. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to measure up and draw the line all the way down. So now I have 3 3-inch columns. I'm going to put the ruler vertically on my paper, and now I'm going to make sure the 0 is at the top of the page. I'm going to measure down to the 4-inch mark and make a little mark. I'm going to go down to 8 inches, make a little mark. Scooch my ruler over somewhere else on the paper. Make sure my 0 is again at the top. Make a mark at 4 inches and make a mark at 8 inches. All right, now I'm going to turn my ruler, put my ruler against my 2 marks and make my line. Put my ruler against my 2 marks and make a line. Oops, I made that a little bit crooked. I'm going to go ahead and fix it. Okay, now I should have 9 cards that are 3 inches by 4 inches. I have 8 for my project plus 1 that I'm going to use to design my motif on in the next lesson. And then I'm going to cut these out. So make sure to take your time to measure correctly and then cut out all of your cards as neatly and as straight as you can. And then even if you're at home, I always recommend putting your name on the back of each card. You will later write, which element or principle you're making on the back of each card. And the side that you measured out on can be the back, so that way the front can be the nice clean side. So go ahead and cut out all your cards, and that's how you are going to measure and cut your artist trading cards.